This is how it starts. Not with sirens, not with explosions, with silence. The silence of a device in your hand becoming a useless slab of glass. The silence of the world's information, its light, its nervous system being severed. We imagine war as fire. The next war will be an eclipse. And in the first crucial darkness, the first 30 minutes, the future will be decided. To understand this silence, you must see the modern shield. It is not just walls and weapons. It is a vast digital nervous system radar that sees, networks that communicate, systems that coordinate. This is what keeps a nation safe. Now, witness the new spear, electronic warfare. It does not smash the shield. It attacks the signals that animate it. It is a weapon of confusion and blindness. It jams radar, so the sky appears empty while death flies towards you. It spoofs sensors, creating ghost armies on a screen. It severs the links between brain and fist, leaving a powerful military deaf, dumb, and paralyzed. This is not science fiction. It is deployed technology, and it is the cornerstone of every advanced military's first move. The evidence from war games and recent conflicts is clear. You can win the physical battle in the first hour by winning the digital battle in the first minute. The ultimate objective is not to destroy the enemy's army, but to dissolve their reality and replace it with one of your choosing. But what if your enemy knows the spear is coming? Iran's entire defense doctrine is built on one grim principle: survive the first silence. They know they cannot stop every signal, so they plan to endure the blinding. They have decentralized command, so a local officer can fire back even if the capital is silent. They have buried and mobile systems. They have old, dumb tech that is immune to digital suffocation. Their goal is not to win the first minute, but to survive it. And they are not alone in this preparation. This is where the shadow war becomes a global rehearsal. Russia, hardened by years of electronic conflict, provides know-how on systems that listen instead of shout, making them invisible to jammers. China, a master of cyber resilience, shares techniques for networks that adapt and reroute. They are not sending troops. They are providing the technological antibodies to resist the digital plague. This transforms a regional standoff into a proxy test of the entire world's technological fortitude. The mechanism is a deadly paradox. The more advanced and interconnected a military becomes, the more vulnerable it is to this new spear. But the determination to survive that spear is forging a new kind of defense, one that is messy, redundant, and human. It is a race between the perfection of systemic knockout and the grim resilience of planned chaos. The implication of this silent first strike is a global earthquake. If it succeeds, it rewrites the rules of power overnight. But if it fails, if Iran withstands the blindness and launches a coordinated retaliation, the consequences are even more profound. Visible losses for a superpower are not just physical damage, they are a crack in the foundation of global order. Every ally sheltered under that power from Tokyo to Warsaw would feel a terrifying draft. They would ask, if the shield can be broken here, will it hold for me? Meanwhile, rival powers observe not just the military outcome, but the perception. They see a test of will, technology, and systemic endurance. The lesson learned in the Persian Gulf would be immediately applied to calculations in the East China Sea, the Baltic, and beyond. This is not a regional crisis. It is a live-fire stress test of the 21st century world order. So we stand on a precipice defined by a terrible truth. There is no perfect plan, only choices between catastrophic risks. The aggressor fears that hesitation is weakness. The defender believes that survival is victory. And trapped in the middle is the fundamental uncertainty of our age. In a world of perfect digital weapons, can any system, any nation, ever be truly safe? The greatest danger is not the desire for destruction, but the universal belief that backing down is more dangerous than pressing forward. That is the logic that has ended empires. The next war will not be declared, it will be activated. The first sign will not be a mobilization of troops, but a mass failure of the devices in our pockets and the systems that guard our skies. History is no longer written only by soldiers and diplomats. It is written by engineers and coders, in lines of software and bursts of electromagnetic noise.